Welcome to episode 1623 of Love, Serve, Care. Today's episode, I want to talk to you about no glove, no love. And it's not what you're thinking. We're not talking about what you've seen maybe from different movies or heard through popular culture when it refers to sex and intimacy, right? We're not talking about that as far as being protected. Although will say, advocate, hey, have safe sex if you're going to do it, right? Now that's my PSA, disclaimer, all that. When I'm talking about with no glove, no love, you might have heard me say this from time to time when it comes to being a coach or coaching somebody, working with different mentors, mentoring different individuals and entrepreneurs, that there's this thing called a velvet glove smack. And I actually released an episode about this a couple of weeks ago, so check in for that. But the velvet glove slap, or smack, whatever you want to say, it comes like this. There's something profound, or something deep, there's something that we need to hear, and it kind of snaps your head back. It kind of punches you in the gut. It's one of those moments where you're like, oh, I thought I was doing all right, but after this, I don't feel so good. But it's also delivered with love. It's delivered with the intention of service and not necessarily to hurt. I was having a conversation with a speaking mentor of mine. We had a quick one-on-one call, and I was sharing with them my plans and the things I had lined up for the year and what I'm trying to do with my speaking career. And he invited me to this challenge. He opened this possibility up for me. He was like, hey, listen, what you're doing right now is good. You're at this phase. What I'd love to see you ramp up to the end of the year is hitting this type of number of engagements per month. And that was a little bit of a whew. And then he came through with the velvet. He was like, hey, listen, if you're going to do this level, this range is not going to be sufficient to build the momentum, to prime the pump, so to speak, for what you're trying to do. So it's a bit of the uplift, right? The uphill battle right now where you're driving, you're pushing, you gotta make a lot of connections happen, do a lot of speaking, do a lot of this and this in order to start receiving that spin-off, that byproduct, the flywheel, so to speak, of making the machine go from this one piece. So be ready, be prepared physically, mentally, emotionally, all that, for what that's gonna look like and what that price to pay will be. And it was, I'm gonna say deflating, but it was refreshing. Like, okay, I got some honesty, I got some clarity on where to go next. And that's where, if there's no glove, right, then there's no love, there's no service behind it. So look at how you can serve yourself and serve others. Remember that you're born to live your life in abundance. You're the master of your future, you control your freedom, and you have complete dominance of your thoughts, your emotions, and your habits. Take care. God bless. Stay blessed.